Good morning, everyone. I am Shweta Sarali, and today I will teach you about the pyramid, energy pyramid. Okay, so in the previous class, we have studied about the food web. So, what do you mean by food web? A network of food chains where different types of organisms are connected at different trophic levels, so that there are a number of options of eating and being eaten at each trophic level. Okay, so that means our food web. Next, we are going to study about the ecological pyramid. So Charles Elton in 1927 noted that the animals at the base of the food chain are relatively abundant, while those in the end are relatively few in number. That is, there is progressively decrease in between the two extremes. Secondly, there is some sort of relationship between the numbers, biomass, and energy content of the primary producers, consumers of the first and second order, and so on to top carnivores in any ecosystem. So this relationship may be represented in diagrammatic or graphic ways, and are referred to as ecological pyramid or Iltonian pyramids. Ecological pyramid or Iltonian, because Charles Ilton in 97 invented that. So ecological pyramids are of three general types. First one is our pyramid of numbers, second is pyramid of biomass, and third is our pyramid of energy. So first is our pyramid of energy. It deals with the relationship between the numbers of producers, herbivores and carnivores at successive trophic levels. So mainly it is based on the organisms at each level. Okay. At the base of such figure pyramid is always the number of primary producers, and the subsequent structure on this base are represented by the number of consumers at successive level. At the base there are producer which is always large in numbers. This number then decreases towards the top as the primary consumers are less than the producers, and the secondary and tertiary consumers still decrease in numbers as we go up. Here we can see that at the base figure pyramid is always the number of primary producers, and the subsequent structure on this base are represented by the number of consumers at the successive level. In a grassland ecosystem, the producers, which are mainly grasses, are always many in number. This number then shows a decrease towards apex as the primary consumers or herbivores like rabbit are less in number than grasses. The secondary consumers are lesser in number than primary consumers. Finally, the top consumers, territory like hogs or other animals, are least in number. Thus, the pyramid becomes upright. In a pond ecosystem, the pyramid is also upright. Okay. Here, the producers, which are mainly the phytoplanktons, as algae, bacteria, etc., are maximum in number. The herbivores, which are smaller fish, are lesser in number than producers. The secondary consumers are lesser in number than herbivores. Finally, the top consumers or the territory consumers are least in number. In a forest ecosystem, however, the pyramid is inverted. Uh, pyramid is inverted. So, where the number of primary producers a tree is less than that of herbivore birds feeding upon the tree fruits. The number of parasites like bugs and lice living and feeding upon the bird's body is still higher. Thus, depending upon the size and biomass of the pyramid of numbers may not be always pyramidal. It may even be completely inverted in shape. Okay. So Odom in 1971 studied the grassland and forest ecosystems by collecting the data from the USA and England respectively. Okay. Here we can see that in pyramid of numbers, the number of the producers are much more higher than the than the primary consumers, and the primary consumers, the number of primary consumers is higher than the tertiary consumers or the final consumers. Okay, so this pyramid is dependent upon the numbers of the um, numbers numbers at each trophic level, that the numbers of the trophic level is reducing when we are go to the upside of the pyramid. Okay, next is the pyramid of biomass. Mainly it is based on the biomass of organism. Pyramid of biomass are comparatively more fundamental, as they, instead of geometric factor, it show the quantitative relationships. In order to explain the inverted nature of pyramid of numbers, the idea of pyramid of biomass is given with the weight of primary producers from the base. Where the pyramid of biomass is upright, the biomass of one tree is very high. The biomass of a number of birds feeding upon the tree is far less than that of the tree. Similarly, the biomass of even a very large number of parasites in and on the body of the birds is far less. Thus, the pyramid of biomass therefore becomes upright, but there can be instances where the pyramid of biomass also get inverted. Okay. The biomass of phytoplankton is quite negligible as compared to the small herbivores, that is, a fish that feed on them. The biomass of large carnivorous fish feeding on small fishes is still higher. Haveri in 1950 studied that in English Channel the biomass of primary producers is only 4 gram per meter square, whereas that of the consumers is 21 gram per meter square. So this is the case in most aquatic bodies. Here we can see that the producers whose biomass is around 100 kg, and the herbivores who are dependent on the producers, their biomass is 100 kg. And again, the primary carnivores who are dependent on the herbivores, their biomass is only 10 kg, and the top carnivores which are dependent on the primary carnivores, the is only 1 kg. So if we are go up in a pyramid, then the biomass in each trophic level will decrease. Okay, so in this type of pyramid, or in this type of ecosystem, the weight of the biomass of the producers are much more higher than the biomass of the herbivores, primary carnivores, and top carnivores. Okay, here also we can see that these things, that the primary producer trees, shrubs, ferns, grasses, and flowers whose kilocalories are 9,000 calories per square meter per year available for the primary consumers. And again it comes to this was 99,000, and here for the primary consumers are herbivores in this trophic level, 900 kilocalories per square meter per year available in the bodies of primary consumers. Again, if we are going to secondary consumers or the predators, then 90 kilocalories per square meter per year available in bodies of secondary consumers. And in the last, if we are going to the tertiary consumers or the predators, then the biomass is only 9 kilocalories per square meter per year. Okay, so if we are also go up to the pyramid, then the of biomass in each trophic level is also decreasing. First one for the primary producer was 9,000 kilocalories. Then in the primary consumers for the herbivores it comes to the 900 kilocalories, and in the secondary consumers of predators it comes to the 90 kilocalories, and in the last one the tertiary consumers uh, whose biomass comes to only 9 kilocalorie per year. Okay, so this is also decreasing in each trophic level. Thank you.